Hi everyone, Peter Giannatos here with International Master Michael Brown, who is fresh off a victory against IM Hambleton, like one of the higher scores of the tournament. I think he was leading the event with 3 out of 3. So this puts you at 3.5 out of 4?
3.5 out of 4, that's right.
Yeah, so anyway, just take us through the game a bit and let us know your thoughts about the moments you thought were interesting. Yeah.
Okay, well, before the game started, I had been prepping some Wimso stuff, and this line actually, Hambleton told me afterwards he'd actually played it as black, and recently he had lost in the Pro Chess League with white to Federico Perez Ponza, Genghis K, if anybody knows who that is. So I thought I'd give it a try. It seems like everyone's doing it. But here I didn't know what I was doing. This is the first time I'd studied the line. So D6 is not the best. D5 is more common and it's more principled. With D6, I don't know. I got into a Benoni structure, which I've never played before. So that was kind of interesting. I had to figure this out by myself. And here I think he's just better just because my counterplay on the queen side is all gone. The king side is pretty stuck for me. So I wasn't very happy. That's why I played rook e8 here in case you wanted to draw. But of course, this is a GM Norm tournament, no draws.
Right.
So here, actually, bishop g5 allows bishop d8, which I thought was very interesting because there's so many tactics that go on knight takes e4, where maybe I could take on d3 first. Like, say he plays rook e1. If he plays rook e1 here, if he plays rook e1 here, I think I can play takes and knight e4. I was looking at this during the game, and I think I can get away with this. If he takes here, bishop takes g5. Although no, that doesn't work. Okay, so rook takes, bishop g5, and if he takes d8, I do not take the bishop. I take the knight.
Right.
And I'm not sure if this works. I was looking at ideas of this and rook g4 with plans of attacking me on the king side. I wasn't sure how to evaluate all this. He can't go queen g3. Like, say here, I thought, okay, I'm at least up a pawn, and it looks like his king side play is stalled.
Right.
So unfortunately, that's why he has to take on f6. There's just too many tactics. So this is, I think I was still kind of a little annoyed here. Just in general, I didn't like my position. So I found this move c4, which I thought it's just a pawn sacrifice, positional. Point is, I just want to put my knight on c5 and make sure he never puts his knight on c4, which I thought was decent idea. Then I just kind of played normal.
Yep.
And bishop c2, I take on e4 finally. I've got as much prep I can do. And then here, I was really happy I found queen f5 actually. The idea is if he is not careful on the queen side, let's say he takes d6, rook e2 comes, where I have a double threat of his knight here and the pawn on f2. So you can take here, but he can't protect both. And if he ever checks, I play bishop f8 and there's nothing. So he goes knight e3, so I just kind of reposition my queen. Queen d2, and by this point, probably 35, we were both playing on increment. So this time control, Peter.
Yeah.
You gotta step it up here. We need 5 minutes would make the quality of this game go up so much. But so here, knight c2 just unfortunately hangs the c4 pawn. So you try to stop the damage there. I was afraid actually that he might try this. I think this is. I think the a5 pawn's still a goner, but here there's a lot more activity for him, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. At least his knight can't get in, but his pieces are definitely doing more than they could have been. So knight e1 happens, so I can take a5, check, bishop f8, just to make sure, because king h7 takes f7. So now I'm just up 2 pawns on the queen side, and although a fun fact was here, after bishop f8, he could have claimed a threefold to queen g5. Which it was stupid of me to allow this. You can see here, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Yep.
I totally forgot. We both didn't realize because I switched the move order, so I figured it wasn't.
Right.
So then I played queen g4, and after queen c1, h4. I'm just going after his king here. And after queen f3, there's too many threats, and Hambleton resigned.
Yeah. Well, seems like a reasonable game, given this. I mean, that it wasn't really that much of a prep. It was just like a game, and yeah, well, congratulations. 3.5 out of 4 is a good score. I mean, there's still 5 rounds left, but good luck in the remaining rounds, and I hope
Thank
to
you.
have another interview with you in the next couple of rounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your.
Thanks, Mike.